Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Barry Chappell coming to you live from Hollywood, California, home of PrimeTime Shopping Network. And I have an amazing show. I not have one, but I have two unique original Peter Maxes. I got a theory. It's only a theory. All right? The theory has not been proven yet, Wilson. I got a hunch, a strong hunch. I couldn't write a doctoral dissertation on it at this point. If I wrote a thesis on it, they'd tell me to rewrite it 8 times and they'd be, yeah. But I got a gut feeling about what's going on. I'm going to tell you about Peter Max in a little bit. So, we got a great show. Got 3 Novaros, 2 Peter Max, and a partridge. No, and I have some amazing Sasha Bassaris. And I got a lot of other stuff. I got Michael Schofield. I got cool stuff. But what should I start with?
What do you want to start with? Your guitar?
No, I got to be careful with this guitar because I don't know if you know this about this guitar, Matt. This guitar was played by Mr. Hendrix. Yeah, Walter Hendrix. We call him Walt. But hey, he's the guy that fixed the air condition, and Hendrix could really, no, it's Zax is a 3D artist, and he's taken the art world by storm. I got Marilyn Monroe on 3 skateboards. Hey, if you like money, that's a stupid question. All right. Now, Wilson, what is that? It's a very large, it's what a $100 bill has to look like now with all the inflation? No. But look at this.
2832.
When you turn it, you see the back of the original $100 bill. Front,
Keep going. Good job.
back.
Great job.
It's a 3D made by Zax in 2022. It is a unique, one-of-a-kind 3D. And one of his pieces, Ashley, was at Julian's auction house. And it was something I didn't even like. And it went for $10,500 with the juice. Yeah, this is money. I don't know if any of you, and I don't want to get myself in trouble, Wilson, but have you noticed what inflation is doing to the dollar? Pretty soon you're going to need a $100 bill that big to keep up with the old one. I'm just having fun, but this is a Zax polymorph where he has wedged the paper, and this is item number 2832. And it is signed on the front by Zax, but it's also signed on the back. Now, oh, little boys and girls, don't try that at home unless you have more manual dexterity than me, but chances are you do. Hey, there's Juliana. Someone, a little birdie told me something about you. Yeah. And it wasn't Wilson, it wasn't Patty, it wasn't Ashley, it wasn't Matt or Jack. It was somebody whose title only has 3 letters in it. Somebody said you were digging up somebody at night. The first letter starts with an F, and the last letter starts with an I. What's in the middle, Patty? F.
Oh, yes. Look how fast she caught it. So, yeah.
So, Ashley, this is the only Zax polymorph. He's been in art world news. Zax is a very fast rising, and hang on. I'm going to get this more. I just brought it out of focus. All right, come on. Polymorph. Why did I do that, Wilson? I know. I have major problems. Tell you what. I want to start the show off. A Zax like this. I want to lower it a little bit so you can see the polymorph. It's really cool. You'll walk past it in your house, and if anybody is like on drugs or just having, they'll go, what the hell just happened? Look at that. Yeah. This retail is $8,800. I want to show you some. Here is Art World News talking about Zax. Some people put them under urban art, other people put them under pop art. This telephone went for $5,200. Tell you what I'm going to do. Oh, I didn't turn my mic off. I thought I turned my mic off. Bless me, thank you. Tell you what. How do I get it so it looks better than I have it here? Which way would you? Oh. Move this like that. Zax is a sellout artist. He has sold out. Who is E.M. Zax? Well, look at this. This one right here. Give you an idea. 5,000 US dollars on fragrant, unique fragrance. The guy is firebombing somebody with a bouquet of flowers. Yeah, very. Here is. Oh, let me show you some of these. Wow, there's a guitar. Yeah, let me see if I have the piece from. Those are my coin comps. Anyway, I'll tell you what I can do. It's early. I'll do. Oh, that's pretty cool. Can you make it go from front to back?
Yes.
Tell you what I'm going to do on this EM Zax. Yeah, it's like 8,000 retail. Tell you what, 1,200 to open, $200 increments, and you have the cert on the back, signed by EM Zax. He also signed it on the front. And this is called a polymorph 3-dimensional. Do you know what poly means, Wilson?
Many.
Thank you, many. I thought you were going to say it's a cracker. Poly, one a cracker. No. What if it only had one fold? Mono, yeah. Good going, Wilson. You're 2 for 2. Well, it's smart and the rehab has worked. You know, most people have like a 12 or 24 step rehab. I am impressed with Wilson. He finished step 692. He's only got about 1,200 more. Any interest in this, let me know. I also have an EM Zax hand-painted guitar. tell you what I am going to get to. Yeah, I got some Navaros. I have not one but two Peter Max. I'm going to tell you what I suspect is going on. It's only, I just suspect it. You know what I mean, Wilson? Have you ever suspected something and you got an instinct plus a suspicion? All right, tell you what I'm going to do. Let's move this right back over here. I have an artist named Patricia, but I'm gonna put Marilyn up. I think she'd be happy. I really do. I didn't think she ever thought she'd be. She's been dead since 1966 or 69. When did she die? Hang on. Siri, you're useless. You get everything wrong when I'm driving here. 2831. When did Marilyn Monroe die? August 4th, 1962. She's been dead for 61 years. I don't think she ever thought she'd be that famous 61 years later. Now, what you have done, what Zax has done, is put this image on 3 different skateboards. And he signs Zax on the last one. Comes with a cert. 3D unique wall sculpture. Painted in 2023, Zax. He signs his cert. It's got a bio. This, if you like Maryland and you like skating, ooh, this is like one of his $15,000, $17,000 wall sculptures. That's a one of a kind, done by Zax. Retail $17,000. I'll tell you what I will do. Yeah, $17,000. I'll tell you what I can do. $2,800 to open. All hand done by Zax, E.M. Zax, who has just been taking pop art and urban art by storm. He's appeared in 2 or 3 major auction houses. So if you like Maryland, or if you're really, really, really coordinated and you can skate on 3 skateboards at once. Could you do that, Wilson? I couldn't either. That's when they would call emergency 1 show host down. I got some Jean-Claude Novaro. Got a lot of cool stuff. Oh, I'll tell you what I want to do. I picked out one of my favorites. Okay. I am going to pull this one up. This is meant for somebody. All right, let me just, yeah, there you go. I'm going to put this up. This is one of my favorite Schofields. This was painted in 2023. I do not have an item number on it.
I got it.
Ashley has it. Look at this. Royal blue, regal blue. Look at those whites. Evergreen. Look at all of that. This is a perfect Schofield. Michael Schofield is 74 74? 76? He has lived one of the most adventuresome lives. And Michael Schofield is in the $1 billion Arm & Hammer collection of art. It's one of the major art collections in the world. And he is also Hub's historical collection. He painted for Stephen J. Canal Productions. That's why you'll see some of his landscapes in some of your favorite movies or TV series. Oh, look at that. I could show you comps on Schofield for $28,000, $35,000 for pieces that are not, in my opinion, as attractive as this. Do you remember the name, Ashley?
Yes, I do.
Oh, look at that. I'm going to auction this off once we get the graphics. What is it? 2702. Royal what? Blue River Breeze. Look at that. You can feel the breeze. I mean, that's what Michael Schofield does better than anybody in the landscape genre. Oh my goodness, folks, I'll tell you what. I'm going to have some fun with you. This is absolutely amazing. I know it should be 12,000 to open or 10, but watch this. Oh, this is too cheap. It's so cheap I'm going to get in trouble. $900 to open, $100 increments. And you are talking about Michael Schofield. $1 billion Arm & Hammer collection. Hub's historical. He's won so many awards. Look at that. That is one of the hardest paintings to paint. And that would be a steal. Yeah, we got all kinds of cool stuff tonight. I got 3 Novaros. Now, Wilson, what do you call a gathering of geese?
A gaggle.
A what?
Gaggle or gaggle.
A gaggle. Okay. What do you call a gathering of sheep? Isn't it a herd?
Yeah.
What do you call a grouping of Navaros? Very, very rare. You know why? It's been dead for 2014 to now, 9 years. And he didn't make, those are beautiful. No open on this? Okay. Well, I got some, I thought that would go. All right, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I got to put a toe in the water here. Ashley, I'm going to put a toe in the water. I'm just curious. You never know. All right, hang on. Hang on. All right. Folks, look at this. This is Michael Schofield right there, signed on the front and signed on the back. And Wilson, watch this. Do you see that? I'll do it slowly for you. Here's a slow motion replay. Whoa, son, did you? There it is. A Michael Schofield. What is the name of this one, Ashley? Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to let you set the price. I know. Beautiful Michael Schofield. And Stillwater's Edge. What's the item number? 2704. Stillwater's Edge. Start at $0. $125 increments. Now it's hard to get paintings from Michael. He quit painting landscapes completely. He's working on abstracts all the time. And you take a look at that right there. That is stunning. The open, what did I put the increments at? 120? 125? This is crazy. Look at the depth of that painting. That's why he is such a great artist. He sold 3 abstract paint. We have the open, thank you. For like $180,000, a little triptych he did. We're 125. Look at the purple in there. I don't want to upset you, Wilson, but when you look at it from a distance, it looks like a purple haze. $125. $250. I can't buy a Michael Schofield for $250. We're at $250, looking for $375. Nobody can buy an original Michael Schofield. Michael John Schofield. We're at $250. $375 has been bid.
Yeah, we just did 375.
Okay, because we have a Schofield,
Yeah, you want to buy?
at 375, going for $125.
You want to buy?
500 has been bid.
Verifying.
Is an original Michael Schofield. That doesn't say 50,000. That doesn't say 5,000. I am resting at $500.
Now it's at 500,
625 has been bid. That's a beautiful painting.
And then I don't know if you with snow. Wait, you don't like snow. You do. Oh,
Patty, can anybody beat 625? 625.
Okay, 750.
750.
Verifying.
I'm down to 2 bidders at 750. Hey, going once at 750. Going twice at 750. Hang on, Patty. Do you have a pen? Note to self. Don't start at 0. All in. This is a steal. Going once, going twice. Fair. And final warning. Sold. All right. Do you have I pick your favorite Schofield because we're virtually out. He quit painting.
Oh yeah, that has to be Lakefront
Lakefront
Bliss.
Bliss?
Yeah.
Did you say Bliss?
Bliss.
She said Bliss, Wilson. His, it's the all-room Blitz.
I just absolutely love this. It has my favorite color in it, seafoam green.
Seafoam green. Have you ever heard the song Ballroom Blitz?
Oh yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah, I saw them when I was 14 and a half, 14 in concert.
I have it on the tip of my tongue.
Guess who opened up for Sweet? Eric Carmen. Things to come for me later. All by my... Yeah, that was me. All right. Folks, this is Ashley's favorite Schofield. Start at 0, $200 increments. Forget the fact he does not paint. Here's a painting from Hub's Historical 10 years ago. Granted, it's a lot larger, but $48,500 on Hub's Historical. He's in the Smithsonian collection. He's in the Library of Congress collection. He's in the $1 billion Arm & Hammer collection. And he sells paintings for $40,000, $50,000 and more. And I am starting at 0, $200 increments. We have the open. I'd be careful with that phone ring of yours, Patty. Especially if you're walking around in, I don't know, Michigan during duck hunting season.
Actually, was at a pond last week, and it was funny because this man was with my phone.
Yeah. So how did the extraction go, Juliana? Did you get most of his remains out? You should have seen her trying to recruit operators to help her.
600?
600 has been bid. Hey, that was an impressive bid, yeah.
Not crazy, like I'm crazy about it.
Verifying.
I am at 600. This is cheap. This is Ashley's favorite Schofield. And she even knows the song Ballroom Blitz. And then the man in the back had eyes as red as the sun.
Verifying.
They had going twice. Fair and final warning. That sold way too cheap. That is sold. Pick me that large Schofield in the back. Yeah. No, go back farther. Oh, we'll show whatever she wants or he wants. Look at this. This is a tangerine. That is one of the most hauntingly beautiful Schofields. It takes you to the edge of reality, Wilson, a place you have lived. To try and paint a landscape in autumn colors using that tangerines and mixing them with deep blues on the trees. Look at that. I'll tell you what. This is a large painting. This is 30 by 40. This was painted in 2023. And, oh, I got an item number on this. I got an item number right here. BC 2785. That's like a Chappell piano. You ever listen to him play the piano? Chappell in the 1920s? Ragtime? It was hauntingly beautiful, just like this painting. And here's what I'm going to do on this. Oh, folks, I hope you're out there. You're getting a doozy here. $1,200 to open. That is one of the last large Schofields I have. I think this is one of his better works. They're all great, but that took a lot of moxie to say, I am going to paint a painting based in tangerine and rust colors and make it a landscape with puddles. I mean, that is just, this is classic. This is landscape bordering on abstract in a funny way. It's just brilliant. Any interest in this? I might have one more over here. Where's that song come from, Wilson? Over here, over Dale. Where's that? That's not the Marines or the Army? You're right, World War I. Ow. Yeah. Underneath is this one, Wilson. Yes, I have 3 Navaros. But look at that. That is one of the most powerful paintings I've ever seen Michael Schofield paint. This is BC 2790. Wilson, what does that mean when I got to take my glasses off to see it? Does that make me nearsighted or farsighted? I saw him, he was reading an ophthalmology journal. I see what he's up to. Organ harvesting. Oh, Wilson. That can't be a fun living. Well, it might be. Look at that. This is stunning. Tell you what I'm going to do. Oh, this is one of the coolest Michael Schofields. I'm trying to decide what to do on this one because we're on the inner knot only right now. Yes. The incredible invention that Al Gore invented. I don't believe it was Al Gore that invented it. What do you think? I think Bill Gates had something to do with it, right? I saw him last night, not in person, on the Big Bang Theory when Leonard got to meet him. Leonard ruined his tie. All right, I'll tell you what I can do on this. Ooh. This is a monumental painting. I'm going to give you guys, oh my goodness, Wilson, where would you start on this, Ashley? Really?
Yes. Have some fun, Barry.
Have some fun. Juliana, where would you start on this? I can't start for 17,000. That's just a little high. Patty, what are your thoughts on these waves crashing? They are wearing the rock of time down. How many decades or centuries or millennium will it take, Wilson, for that rock to be completely gone? What was your best guess, Wilson? Using all the knowledge at your command, how long will it take for that rock, under normal conditions? You can't bring Paul Bunyan in. Just like that, how long will it take before that rock is gone? A billion years? I think you're wrong. I think Friday the 12th, it'll be gone. No, I have no idea, but a major storm could take it away. All right, here's what I'm going to do.
Friday, January 12th?
What happens on Friday, January 12th?
I guess this rock.
It could be Friday, January 12th. Now we just got to put a live cameraman there. Wilson, you got a raincoat, right? We'll put you out there. Start at zero. $250 increments. You got a $25,000 to $30,000 Michael Schofield. He didn't even want to give me this painting. He said, Barry, you will not appreciate how many weeks I took on this painting. And I'm starting at zero. Poseidon's Revenge. You ever met Poseidon, Wilson? If you had to choose which way you're going to go, would you like to go in a boat wreck?
I almost drowned once. It was very scary.
All right, you don't want to drown. I don't either. How do you want to go, Juliana? In your sleep. How do you want to go? Shark attack. You want to live on in a mean creature. I know how I want to go. Patty, how do you want to go? Happy? Nah, I want to be blown up.
Open 400.
Open for what?
400, but
It's $250 increments. 400, yes. Oh, this is on, in Tel Aviv, Patricia.
Right here.
Yeah. The Ramana Hashran Art Academy. I'm going to get that up in a minute. Folks, I couldn't buy this from Michael for 400 even if Wilson had a gun pointing at him. I mean, this is one of his major works. We're at $400 looking for $650. This is a huge 30 by 40, Poseidon's Revenge. Look at that olive green below the black in the sky and above the blue in the wave. Look at that. Perfect Schofield. Look at that. Folks, this is Poseidon's Revenge. I hope it's not on me. I hope it's not Poseidon's Revenge on Barry.
Yeah, if someone did open, I go ahead and open. Yeah, 650, what is 650? 650?
650. Folks, this is a major work. It's 30 by 40. When you frame this up, I mean, this is one of his most major seascapes. We are verifying. We are at 650. Looking for 900. Folks, nobody on the planet except for Poseidon. You ever see that movie, Wilson, The Poseidon Adventure? Gene Hackman. Is it Esther Williams or Esther the swimmer? But $650, way too cheap. Camera 2 for a second. I know. In exactly 35 minutes, a large part of my audience, 2 channels on Dish Network, join me. So right now, you're only bidding against the internet bidders. I am sitting here on a major work that Michael gets $25,000 for. He's that famous. He's in the $1 billion Arm & Hammer collection. I am sitting here at $650, looking for somebody to make this $900. This is crazy. You know what else was in the Poseidon Adventure? Red buttons. What? Shelley winners. Yes. Oh boy. I gotta do it. 650 going once. Hey Matt, let me try something. I apologize, $650 bidder, but give me a 32-second clock. Unless you can make it 32.52 seconds. Or you can give me a 32-minute clock while I do the show. We have no. I'm at 650, going once, looking for 900. Crazy money. This is a huge 30 by 40. 650 once. $650 twice. I still have 15 seconds. You can do a lot in 15 seconds, Wilson. 7 seconds, you don't have much time. All right, I gotta sell this. 650 going once. 650 going twice. Fair. And final warning. All in. All said. Sold. Oh, that hurt. That hurt. Now, Matt, how long is our presentation on Jean-Claude Novaro? Because whatever I'm doing, I'm losing more money. There I am. No, I'm just... Matt is looking up a presentation we made on Jean-Claude Novaro.
2 or 10?
10. I have 3 gorgeous Jean-Claude Novaros. He's been dead since December 30th, 2014. Take a look at this.
Bonjour, je m'appelle Jean-Claude
Hello,
Novaro.
my name is Jean-Claude Novaro. I am an artist glassblower. I've been doing this work since the age of 14. I live in France, on the French Riviera. I live in a small village called Biot, near Antibes, which is a very beautiful town. I was born in Biot, and I have a lot of friends in Biot. My life is my family, my friends, my work, and the animals. I love animals.
Patriote, yes, good, way!
I've been making glass for 48 years, with passion and with love. I discovered this craft when I was very young. I discovered it, and it was so magical that it has become my life. It's my pleasure. I get as much pleasure from it today as I did 48 years ago, and I'm very happy to do this craft. When I started to make glass, I was very young. I just turned 14, and there was a glass factory in Biot. And I used to go play in the glass factory, and I liked it so much that I got myself hired. I started to make goblets, stemware, carafes, and it so happened that I was very talented at this craft. And then I was on my way. After 20 years, I added colors, did a lot of research. And then I set myself up on my own. And it wasn't going well. But I wanted it to, so I searched. And then one day there was a click, and it started to work. And it worked, and it worked. I was overwhelmed by that it was so popular, all the galleries in Paris, in France, people really liked it a lot. And that was such a good feeling because thanks to that I can continue to do a lot of research. I've never opened a book about anyone, the great glassblowers. I never opened one book. It's not interesting to me. Everything I do comes out of my mind, out of my research. It's my life. But I'm surprised and very happy that what I do is appreciated, and I'm very, very happy. What is art? You like it or you don't. There's no accounting for taste. Everybody has their own opinion. But what I love in art, it has to be made with your hands. Painting, pottery, ironwork, bronze, all that for me is art. I like art that is made by hand. When you sweat and then later it can take any form you like. Each artist does what he wants, has his own imagination, but art, it's in the hands. It's in the heart, and then later it's in the eyes, and then people like it or not, that's art. Personally, I think that if we don't preserve the work of the hands, the traditions, there's nothing left. Life, what is life? We breathe, we drink, we hear, we sleep. But I think that we must preserve the hands' work, working the soil, the mason's work, the painter's work, manual work. It must be preserved. It's very important. That's what life is. It's simple, not complicated, and I think that it's good. When I'm making a piece, I'm always at my maximum state of being. I feel like I'm relaxed, but I'm tense and very focused because it's not easy to blow and give life to a piece, to give it shape. And I'm always at my maximum when I'm making a piece from the beginning to the end of the piece. I just love to live. I love to make a living through my work because every day when I go in front of my oven, I'm very, very happy to feel the heat from the oven, to feel the noise, to apply the colors, take a little bit of glass to start to blow, to work it, to blow, to sweat. It's hot. Between the glass and me, it's a game because I always want to make pieces that have never been done anywhere in the world. In other words, every time I develop new techniques, color techniques, that have never been done before, and I'm the one who invented them, and it's a game, and I want it to work because sometimes it breaks and sometimes it doesn't work. It's a struggle between the glass and me to find the technique, why it's breaking, and to discover how it won't break. And after 7 to 8 years, I managed to develop this technique. It's a give and take between the glass and me constantly. And when the piece is done, I put it in the oven. For me, it's a new baby about to be born when it will come out of the oven.
Good.
So when I have an idea for a piece, the idea is in my head. And before I make the piece, it's in my head for a month, 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, 5 months, sometimes a year, sometimes 2, sometimes less, sometimes more. And when I'm ready to make this piece in my head, then I make the piece. Gradually, as I'm making the work, I see the reaction of everything I put into it, colors, gold leaf, and all the rest, and then based on that, I make my piece. Once the piece is done, I put it in the oven to anneal for 15, 16, 18 hours. And when the piece comes out, then I look at it and I say to myself, that's okay, that's not so good, that's not good. And for me, then the piece is made, and at that point, I start to make a new collection. But it takes 2 or 3 years before I make the piece. When I was developing the fluorescent pieces, I gave it 10 years of my life before it worked. 10 years of my life, that's huge. When I developed the gold technique so that it wouldn't melt inside the glass, it took me 5 years. It took 6 years of my life. And every time I develop a new technique, it spends years in my head. It's there, it's waiting. I do it, I don't do it. I don't know, it's passion. It's passion. I've been doing this work for 48 years. I haven't seen the time go by, and I feel like I started making glass yesterday. It's so exciting to do. I always think about my work all the time, all the time. I think that I wouldn't be able to make the pieces I do if I didn't think about it constantly. And I still enjoy working as much as I did 20 years ago. And I think that I'll still enjoy doing what I do in 10 years, even if I'm 10 years older, because it's a wonderful career I've had. That I've been fortunate enough to learn, sure, but more than anything, fortunate that I like it, and fortunate it's successful. Because there's lots of people who love their jobs, but they live hand to mouth. Whereas I've had the good fortune that people like it, and I'm very happy, and thanks to that, I can continue till the end. It's my life, it's my passion, and thank you to all of you who buy my pieces.
Hi, ladies and gentlemen, Barry Chappell back with you. That was a film. We traveled to Bayeux, France, France, and filmed Jean-Claude Novaro. I went there with my family, and I just want to show you some stuff here, Wilson. Jean-Claude Novaro told me they've been making glass for 5,000 years. But I'm the first one to make it glow in the dark. I can see the monitor up there, so it's okay. Look at that. Glowing in the dark. Here is him with his friend, Jean Reno. Still a very famous actor. Here is his medal right here. His Chevalier, the Order of the Arts and Letters. He is the only, let's see, very few glassmakers has ever got the Knights of the Arts in Glass. Here's me trying to make glass. It quickly ended up in the wastebasket. I had a nice little something going there. This was ads that Novaro ran throughout Monte Carlo and Paris, and then finally United States, illuminate your style. And this was one of Jean-Claude's favorite pieces here. That's him sitting with his son Joseph. And I don't know if you can read what it says on the bottom there, King of Glass. Look at that. Died of heart problems, 1943 to 2014. A lot of glass makers go from kidney problems because it's so hot and they're consuming so much water. This right here, Ashley, what is the item number on this one?
That item number is
2825. Hello, Dish Network. Let me say hello to you guys. Hi, Dish. Barry Chappell back with you live. I got a couple Peter Maxes. I got my last 3 Navaros. I'm getting ready to auction them off. I got a great show, so stay with us tonight. I'm going to give you an update on what's happening with Giuliani. She's been out moving Romeo's body. Oh, she couldn't get any of the operators to help. Yeah. I'm not even going to mention the leg I saw. That was just cruel. I got all kinds of great updates for you tonight, but thank you, Dish Network, for joining me. I am getting ready to show you the 3 Navaros I have. And what is the item number on this? 2825. Now this is mouth blown, hand spun. Now Jean-Claude Novaro died in 2014. Look at that. He signs it, he dates it, and then he writes his name. Writes it, signs it, and dates it. These are amazing. This, I got to name these with Jean-Claude decades ago. This is a dancing bubble. 2823. It's huge. Now, this dancing bubble, it takes like 6 months to let it cool down. He's got to use 4 different ovens, 3 or 4 different ovens to cool it down. If you're off 1/100th of an inch on anything you do, it either cracks or the color doesn't come out. He's got like a big hot bowl of goo that's 2100 degrees, and he's dipping it in colors, but they don't look yellow and red at the time. they look white, and he knows what color they'll turn out to be. This is one of the hardest styles to do. It's also got gold leaf on the inside, and the stopper does glow at night. You can see like a little heart on the top that glows blue. This, list price $30,000. You'd be lucky. All of his glass work has been tied up for 8 years now in French probate court between the daughter of Jean-Claude Novaro from his first marriage and the wife in his second marriage. Get a Novaro. And this was a style known as a landscape. That's gold. Most times the gold, when you take gold leaf and put it on 2100 degrees, it turns into smoke. And the glass turns black. He found a way of doing it. Look at that. To put gold on glass without it vaporizing. 2710. He signed it, Jean-Claude Novaro. I believe this is 2006 or 9. You got all the bells and whistles. These are the only 3 Novaros I have. I can't get any more. The market's gone crazy.
Cleo says hi, and how are you?
Cleo, I am doing fine. You know, my dog's doing great. She's become somewhat friendly. I mean, she's always been friendly, but she doesn't run away from people. She lets people pet her. So, Cleo, I'm doing well. Thank you for asking. All right, which one should I sell first, Ashley? This one? Or it could be like in Pulp Fiction. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Do you remember that scene? Bruce Willis? Yeah. They were tied to chairs. Never mind. All right. I'm going to start with the landscape. I saw a comp where someone was trying to sell, and it was nice. This, you have his signature, you have the date, you have the gold leaf. I saw somebody on eBay at $7,500. And mine's nicer. But I still want to say that. Yeah, list right now is $7,500. Someone's got a landscape on eBay for $7,500, Matt. But here's what I'm going to do. Oh, I'm going to make somebody so happy. Tell you what. $1,100 to open. $100 increments after we get the open. I cannot get any more. I cannot even attempt to get any more. They want crazy money. $1,100 to open, $100 increments. And that comes together perfectly. The pink, the gold, and the blue. If you ever wanted Novaro, they're unavailable right now. The people on eBay, they are so, they want so much, it's scary. So $1,100 to open. Here, I'm going to give this a new name. I know it's a dancing bubble, but this is very heavy. I'm going to give it the same nickname I gave my older brother, El Grosso Grande. he was a big guy. He used to pound on me. He's got like he had many black belts in karate. But this is how he's very smart in karate. But Wilson, when he turned 18, just graduated high school, my dad let him go to Taiwan to take a special class. And he was there for 3.5 weeks. When they get done with the class, they brand a dragon on you. All right? Right there on your bicep. Excuse me, Mark. I know you might be watching with our mother. How dumb. He went like first. You should have gone last or second, but his didn't turn out like a dragon. It turned out like a worm. And my dad used to always tell him, Mark Fleck, show everybody you remember the Order of the Royal Worm. But he still got it. He can probably still beat the heck out of me. I'm the younger one though. I'll tell you what, this is absolutely amazing. I have seen people on different sites for a dancing bubble. The degree of difficulty on this, I got to watch Jean-Claude make part of one, and it was just, he was sweating. Everything had to be perfect. He had his assistant. His assistant even got a second person to help. And to mix the coloring, this is almost impossible. 6 months of cooling, or it will fracture. This is perfect. It's huge. I'll tell you what is the item number on this?
That is
2823. I've seen people trying to get 27,000 for a dancing bubble. I got to name that. Novaro had a different name, and in 2004 or 5, I said, why don't you call this the Dancing Bubbles? And he said, that's a great name. But I'll tell you what, it's 30,000. I hope someone out there is watching me because, oh, this is too cheap. This is 35 grand online. No one has these. Tell you what, Ashley, this is so cheap it's scaring me. $2,800 to open. This is heavy too. $2,800 to open. $200 increments once we get the open. And the top does glow at night. It glows blue. And the little top looks like a blue heart. That's crazy. They're getting 30 grand. Why am I doing this, Wilson? Your job is to stop me. Oh, that would have been a steal. On this Novaro vase here, beautiful, mouth blown, hand spun, diamond inscribed, signed his name and dated it. Tell you what, 1,400, you can get one of the last 3 Novaros I own on this planet. I can't get them. Oh yeah. Well, it's not really an imperfection. It's right here, but it's not a crack of any kind. What it is a little bubble that got blown too close to the glass. But it's perfectly solid. There's nothing wrong with it. But looks like something is wrong. but it's not. Is that coming in there? Right there. That just shows you it's real. So, folks, I hope you got somebody, Ashley. It's got gold leaf. It has everything that Jean-Claude Novaro was famous for. Fluorescence in the stopper, gold leaf. All three of these, give me a call. Let me know what you're thinking. If you ever wanted to get a Novaro, this is all we got. And they are so tough, I'd go all over that dancing bubble at 2,800. When he was alive, it was hard to get those at 2,800. Ashley, I'd pay 3,500 for them. And so here you have one, and it's stunning. Can anybody get close to that, Ashley?
Close to what?
My prices, you know. I call me up, make me some very close offers, and one of these could be yours. I have a couple really cool Peter Maxes tonight. Oh, I'd be all over that dancing bubble. It's funny because there's only one other dancing bubble I know of. It's in my house. He made it out to me inscribed. This is to Barry. What's that? On which one? I'm walking over there. Tell you what. Who is that?
It's MH and Cleo.
MH and Cleo, you are close. It's yours. Yes. And does MH and Cleo, any of them know karate? Maybe they can beat the hell out of my brother. No, I like him. He's just my brother. Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna let you. That's pretty heavy.
Thank you for the
Oh, I shocked you.
Yeah, you did. Or maybe I shocked you.
Here's how I did get back with my brother, and he's not forgotten this yet. Wilson, when I was 13 and a half years old, he had beaten on me. Well, we had been fighting, and he just kept going and going and going, and I was really good at 13, 14 with archery. I had a future. I want to sound like Marlon Brando on the waterfront. I had a future. So from about 55 feet, I shot him with an arrow. And I had aimed a little lower, but it hit him right there on the nose, right between his eyes. And my dad broke every bow I had and every arrow, but they had to drive my brother to the hospital in a station wagon with the arrows straight up. He has a little mark there. He's still a little upset about it. And I am too. I could have put his eye out. Oh my goodness.
Cleo says she loves you.
Well,
Cracking up at your brother.
I'll bring you a picture of him sometime. Well, thank you, Cleo. Thank you very much. Got two left. Anybody wants to get close? I'll tell you something. I'm going to...
The vase, is there gold leaf in both of them?
There's gold leaf in this one. In this one, no gold leaf.
No, there's not?
None in this one. But this one, That's a lot of gold leaf.
Do we know, does that one say the year? Not that one, this one.
This one.
Does that one say the year it was done?
I'm sure it does. 2012. Yes. Yeah. He didn't die till 2014.
Oh, gotcha.
All right. Now, tell you what. Well, you want to see something too cool for school? It's not me. I was never too cool for school. Okay. You got it.
Yeah, you got it. Good job.
All right. This is a very large, unique, original Peter Max. Now, folks, Peter Max is 86 right now. What's that? Here was a picture of Peter Max 20-some years ago. His health has not been the best. That is him in his high limit room in Manhattan. That is a Baldwin piano he painted. He also painted a cruise ship. He even painted an airplane. Peter Max. This is the New York Post. This is 2021 when they had a story on him and his daughter Libra, trying to get Libra to be in charge of his conservatorship. It had gone through several hands, and Libra thought they were taking advantage of Peter. There's a picture of Libra Max, Peter Max. I think the other one's his son. I'm not 100% sure. Peter Max is also being held against his will in a legal guardianship in which every aspect of his life is controlled by court-appointed strangers, says his daughter Libra, 54, but that was a little while ago. 56 or 57 now. I just want to show you something. Here is a Peter Max right here. And this is 11 years ago. Neon in blue, 62,000. Here are his silk screens. I printed this 12 years ago, where they wanted 22,000, not for an original, but a signed and numbered serograph. Now here is asking 60,000, American Heart, version 8, number 31, 2003. Folks, this is a unique original Peter Max, and on the back it has the serial registration number, Heart Blossoming Lady, and it has 214230, the official Peter Max cert number, which means in the Peter Max archive there's a picture of this painting and Peter Max signing it. That is a unique original. That is stunning. Now, no one believes me until they take a cruise. On a cruise, they're going to tell you this is $120,000. And some of them, they ask for more. But list price, $120,000. That is on paper. It's acrylic on paper by Peter Max, signed on the front, has the registration number, and that is about as colorful as you can get. And this is a large piece by Peter Max. All right. Now, Ashley, can you do some of your Tough Mudder stuff? Yeah, show them the registration number. Oh, you're in all black tonight, Ashley. Did you notice that, Wilson? It's like you're lucky you didn't get that dirty on the Harley you rode in on.
That's what Chopper said. Chopper says he loves the leather.
Yeah. See, there you go. And I'm going to put this on the easel.
Okay.
Folks, here's my theory. All right. Let's see. Camera 2. This is my gut feeling that is not a thesis yet. I can't prove it. But I think Peter Max at 86, 87, he was born in 1937 in Berlin, his parents realizing how tough it is to be Jewish in 1937 in Berlin. I think his last name is Finkelstein. They moved him to the Orient, where he spent the next 10 years. And so he went from Germany to the Orient and then to New York. A lot of people go, well, he is a Holocaust survivor. Many of his distant family got wiped out in Germany. His dad was smart. His mom was smart, getting him to the Orient. Here's my supposition, that he is weaker. I hope he lives forever, but he's, hadn't happened yet. But I think people see how few there are. Like Angel with Hearts. I can't get that. I sold one for my house. I've been looking for 4 years. Nobody has it. They're gone. They're all gone. They're all sold out. For all I know, this could be the last that we have of this one. What's the item number on this? Take a look at this. 2829. Acrylic on paper. 120,000 on the cruise, unframed. Mine has a registration number, everything you need. Now, folks, I can't get any more. Camera 2. Finish up my, not a thesis, but instinct. He's getting weaker, and a lot of people are holding all their Maxes off the market, thinking they're going to be worth a lot more once he is dead. I hope it doesn't come to him, but he's getting up there, 86. And he did have some type of early bout of dementia early on. I don't know what they did or how far. So anyway, I can't find them anymore. And the ones I do come across, they have doubled. The same dealer that I will have bought, I bought this. They don't have any others. That's the only blossoming flower lady they had. But if they come across one in 2 months, they'll want 3 times what I paid for this. I mean, no one is letting go of Peter Maxes. On the cruise ship, oh, Wilson, you should take a cruise. They'll get you so liquored up before those auctions. They'll tell you, you'll think 120,000 seems cheap without a frame. Here's what I'm going to do. Take a look at this. Ashley, I'm going to give somebody the best I can give. I hope they're out there. Oh, this is too cheap. I know I want to say more, but I always... flower blossoming woman. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. And this is bottom. I'm going to skip everything in between. I could put it up for 20,000, lower down. I'm not. Ashley, this is it. Bottom. 6,500 to open. $250 increments. That is one of the most colorful Peter Maxes with the registration number. 34.5 by 46.5. Folks, that could be the last one available in all of Peter Max's inventory. They, so many titles. Umbrella Man, I can't get it. They're gone. And so when you look at acrylic on paper, that large, with the registration number, when everybody else wants 120, 150,000, it's perfect. And I hope he lives a long time. He's already 86. He was born in 1937, right? So was my mom. Oh boy, she's going strong. That would be that's such a deal. You know, he was the official artist for 5 different Super Bowls. He's been the official artist for 3 different Grammy ceremonies. He painted a cruise line. He painted an airplane. And he is just one of the greats. So I put that up, and I want to show one other Peter Max, and then I'm going to talk to you about one of my favorite artists. I'm so glad Ashley entered that Tough Mudder contest. Yeah, Ashley, you got to go like this next time. Okay, I'm going to... Yeah.
Can we say congratulations to Paul O?
Congratulations to Paul O.
Yes.
What did Paul O do?
Well, I was going to say, don't ask me what he did. Just say, congratulations, Paul O.
Congratulations to Paul O.
And it's almost his birthday, so happy early birthday.
Happy early birthday and congratulations to Paul O. Can you tell me at some point what Paul O did?
Maybe I'll...
Did he do anything illegal?
No.
Ugh.
He did something incredible.
What did he do? Oh,
He had an incredible life, let me tell you.
This was done in 2008. 5-digit, 6-digit Peter Max registration code. This is Sunrise 2000.
Yes.
Acrylic on paper.
28.
2828. Now, someone had called up about this, and I want to give them first chance before I sell it. Have you heard back from them?
He's been a...
What did he say? He said, I don't want to get anybody mad at me.
You keep going.
What's that?
I'm still working on it with him. He's sending me...
And that's Mr. L, right?
Yes.
Take a look at this, Mr. L. This is unique, one-of-a-kind acrylic mixed media on paper. Retail, $112,000 on cruise ships. I have a friend that auctions on cruise ships, or he used to. And Peter Max is they're having to fight. List price $112,000. $6,200 to open. If you don't own a Peter Max, please buy it from a reputable dealer. Buy it from someone like me. I'm in my 33rd year on TV, and I've seen a lot. I missed out because I was smart. Oh my goodness, about 20 years ago, everybody had fake Dalis. I didn't get sucked into that. The government confiscated all these bad Dalis, Wilson. On the back, they just stamp counterfeit. And then they sold them. So people bought, and the better of the counterfeits, they just frame it up so you couldn't see on the back where it said counterfeit. It's like, oh my goodness. Your cert is on the back of this. Call me on these. Now, I want to talk to you. Ashley, can you remove this one and get my Sasha Bassaris ready? Yeah, anybody on these two? What did Mr. L say? Okay. Folks, I'm going to show you a little. Before I came here tonight, I was thinking about, of all people, Richard Nixon. You know, he didn't really get impeached. Yeah, they were starting to impeach him and he resigned, and Gerald Ford took over. And once he was out of power, he was depressed and did all kinds of stuff. But then he started writing. And one of the last books he wrote was called The Real War. And he said that our real war is not a physical war, but it is trying to compete against the Philippines, Indonesia, India, China. Because you have people that will work for $1 a day compared to union in the United States. Not only do we have to stay ahead of them on the technology, we have to be able to create better products. And that will be the real war going forward. One of the winners, or one of the interesting countries, is Russia. That is a picture of Sasha Bassari and me. This is Sasha Bassari in 2011 with our interpreter Victor. Sasha Bassari is one of the most gifted artists I've ever seen anywhere. That's me smuggling his Apple computer through customs. Statute of limitations is over, Wilson. Here is, and just to give you an idea, they have tripled their prices on Saatchi Online, but here was a piece by Sasha Bassari in 2011 where they wanted $15,000. Now they're $35,000 on Saatchi Online. Sasha Basari has this unique gift. You look at the person he drew or the animal, you look into their eyes, and it registers. You know them. They know you. In 33 years of doing this, I've only found a few people that can do that. You know, and the other people are long dead. Nighthawks at the cafe. Edward Hopper. Same gift. Here's Sasha Basari. He auctions paintings off to help the stray cats and dogs of the Hermitage. Gets his friends. This is just up close of maybe 6 inches of one of Basari's paintings. You look into that little boy's eyes, you know him. He's talking to you. That's a gift beyond gifts. There is Sasha with a formerly said smuggled Apple computer, but the statutes of limitations is up. And my name is Wilson. No, that's... So I want to show you a couple more because this is what he does better than anybody in the world. That cat knows you. Here is a picture of his late cat. And he tried to warn me. I started petting his cat. Sasha says, "Be careful." Broken English. "Sasha, cats love me." And I'm petting them and the cat's rolling around. I said, "Sasha, listen to your cat purr. This cat loves me." He goes, "Be careful." I said, "What do I be careful?" But then all of a sudden the cat turned on me, clawed the hell out of my arm, Wilson. He said, "I told you." Yeah, this is Sasha on the roof of the Hermitage. I'm sorry, St. Petersburg Academy of Art. Here, he's walking through all of these tunnels in the Hermitage. I mean, it is absolutely amazing. This is the one photo where I think he looks like Brad Pitt. Anybody see it, or is it just me?
See what?
Looks like Brad Pitt.
Oh, yeah. I see it.
This is what he can do. You stare into that painting, into that girl. It tells a story that I cannot even verbalize. It is one in a gabillion that can do that. Now, folks, I am going to show you some Sasha Basaris. I made a docudrama on Sasha when I was in St. Petersburg. This is his tricone hat. Look at the eyes of the boy. Then look at the eyes of the puppy dog. I thought this was one of the strongest Basaris he's ever sent me. Because of oil and timber, Russia has a lot of wealth right now. And you're talking about one of the leading artists in the school that Sasha is in, gentle surrealism. He gets, and as he has done commissions for 50, 75,000 left and right. Very successful artist. But he always makes sure Barry gets some Basaris. This is Basari number 1. What I want you to do is just write down the number, because I'm going to give you a price. Yeah, retail should be, let me put my glasses on. So let's say 25 or 35?
25.
It's 35. Yes, Hitachi online, it's 35 grand. And they sell through London, they sell through France. So this is number 1. Ashley, can you hand me the rest of them? Because I got a price in mind. Then you're going to go, Barry, that's impossible. I will take 1 or 2 or 3. Look at that.
2806.
Is this winter or is this... That's an angel.
2806.
The little kid's an angel. Is his dog an angel too? How would you know if that dog's an angel? Would the dog have wings too? I've never seen an angel dog.
Oh, that looks like an angel doggy.
It's an angel doggy. All right.
Angel baby.
And what is the name of this one?
This one is
Winter?
Winter.
Okay.
Yeah, doesn't it look cold?
Yeah, it looks colder than heck. Hand me the one that I thought would have sold first or second is this next one. I have a film on Basari, but I'm not sure I want to play it because
810.
look into his eyes. Look at the wonderment in his face. You know, look at that outfit he's wearing. Every time I see this, I think of Jonathan Winters because I met him and he came on my show years ago. He had a shirt similar to that, and he was just funnier than funny. Look into those eyes of that kid, Wilson. He knows you. It's uncanny. And, okay, you got, yeah. I wish I had more. And, folks, 2812. Look at that. Is that at the park or
This is night.
night?
At the park was you. I think you showed first, right?
No, I saw tricorn hat.
Oh, you showed tricorn hat first?
Yes. All right.
Oh, okay.
Stunning.
4500.
This next one. This little French kid, Ashley, he needs a home. He's a Basari orphan.
Oh, I think this kid looks
I love this little kid.
right.
I love this little kid. This is winter because it's snowing.
This is 2814.
Look into his eyes. Snow, okay. Snow. Look at the Basari. Look at that little French Basari orphan boy. Who's going to give this little orphan a home tonight?
Oh, I hope somebody does. Make him warm.
Pierre.
See? Pierre.
Yeah. Well, he could have other names. What's another good French name?
Jacques.
Say what?
Jacques.
Jacques? John Paul? Okay. I thought you said Jacques, like Jacques Cousteau. John Paul works. Okay. Here comes, and I'm going to give you guys a deal you cannot believe. Here comes the next one.
Tricorn hat. This is
This one with Napoleon in the theater, and I haven't got to see it yet.
not yet. Are you and Kate gonna go?
I'm going to go. Yeah, I'm going to take Kate.
2813?
You know, she got her degree in history, but she's working for a law office now. Look at that. I don't know what she's doing there. She's not a lawyer. Not yet.
Not yet.
Oh, I can feel this one coming right now. All right. This is so cool. Look at the expression on the boy. And then look at the bird's eyes. That bird's going, hey, don't forget about me, Barry. Stunning. I like these buildings. Heavy use of acrylic and oil. It's just beautiful. And then we have, can you hand me Matt's favorite piece?
Yep. Portrait.
And then I'm going to give you guys some prices.
So, commercial. That's so sexy.
Look at that little dog. Look at those eyes. Look at that little girl's eyes. And what is the name of this?
Orchid.
Orchid.
2811.
2811. And that is all of the Basaris I have left.
No, you have one more behind you. That cutie with the...
Yes. Now, folks, here's what I want to do. Oh, you can leave that up for a second. I'm gonna guard against it hitting. Look in her eyes.
This is 2809.
Look in her eyes. That little word. A tranquility to the painting that only a master's degree artist like Sasha Basari. I think he got his first degree at the Pushkin Art Academy. Then he got his master's from the St. Petersburg Academy of Art. Look at that. So here's what I'm thinking. Now, Ashley, we had, I started these at like $4,500 and I lowered the price. Oh, I don't even know if I want to put a price up there yet.
Well, why don't you have them call in and tell us?
Call in. I'm going to sell all of these right now. I'm gonna make you deals that you're gonna go. This is the Sasha Basari, gentle surrealism. He is amazing everybody in St. Petersburg. He even sells a ton of paintings in England. He sells paintings in Florida. He has galleries throughout the United States, and he did me a favor by getting me these. Oh, gotta find, yeah, this orphan boy needs a good home. Yeah, I'm gonna put the orphan halfway.
Oh, I got this.
Okay. Yeah,
Got it, Barry?
not really.
No?
Well, I got this now.
Oh, okay, that's good.
Call me. Which one do they like, Patty? Because we had them at 4,000, lowered them to 3,000, lowered them to 2,000, and then I went crazy one night. I lowered them all the way down to
Okay,
all the way down to $1,595. But which ones are they interested in?
Okay, and your name?
Oh, they're all gorgeous. I get that
Like some winter.
winter. Thank him for watching me fumble throughout the set.
Winter is sold.
Winter is sold.
Winter is sold.
All right.
Winter
Is that winter? No.
where? It's 20. Yes, thank you so much.
Yes.
Thank you, Wilson.
Winter is sold. Who's going to give Pierre a nice home?
Yes, somebody call in. How much you frame it?
I'll tell you what. Shipping and framing, 205. And shipping and framing and boxing and everything.
Wilson, you got them all? Showing? Yes.
Somebody give little Pierre a home.
Uh-oh, are we blocking his Barry? You're blocking his face.
I want Pierre now.
I know, right? Pierre's, yeah, Pierre's right there.
Tell you what. Oh, look at little Pierre. He's an orphan. You didn't cause him to be an orphan, did you, Juliet? Not yet. What do you mean, not yet?
Very.
Yes.
Oh, wait.
Deal. That's a deal. I could get in trouble with the Russian mafia. Yeah. And if the Russian mafia ever comes here, Juliet, you tell the Russian mafia you must be talking about Wilson, and he'll be back soon for a gemstones show. What does he say? Is that gone? That's sold. All right, which one is sold?
Wait.
Which one?
I believe it might be that one.
Okay.
Well, we're just gonna.
No one. Let me have the camera here for a second. Let me just ask a few of my relatives. All right. Here we go. Right there. All right, let me forward that, message this. Question. Do you want to give, how do you spell Pierre? P-I-E-R-R-E. Pierre, the, how do you spell orphan? O-P-H? Orphan. O-R-P-H. Pierre the orphan, a good home. All right. Someone give little Pierre a good home. Go down to Pierre on the bottom there. He needs a home, Wilson. You know what I was thinking about last week's show when I said it's not your fault, Wilson? I was wrong. It's your fault. It's always been your fault. Somebody give Pierre the orphan a good home. Call in. I'm working incredible deals. And then I'm going to get back to the Peter Maxes. Nah, we're moving some Basari, Sasha Basari. His form of gentle surrealism, I mean, he is a leader. Neither of the tricorn hats have sold yet. With Napoleon, it's Joaquin Phoenix, right? The actor?
Yes.
He needs one.
But Panama hat and bird sold.
All right. This one sold. Thank you. All right. Wilson, that one is sold.
No, this is 2810.
28. Oh, can you? Oh well, that's sold. And now I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 left. Oh my goodness! Nobody wants to give Pierre a home.
Well, we don't.
And the tricorn hat. Oh my goodness! I think those two are some of the strongest Basaris I've ever seen because of the facial expressions on both of them. The one with the bird, the one in the very background with the bird, that should have been like boom, gone.
Boom.
Yes.
That one with the dog. That was so cute.
Which one do you like?
The one on the bottom. Well, the one that I like sold, the winter, that was my favorite. But this one with the doggy right here, in front of
Oh, which one?
The second one right here.
The one on the easel?
No, this one here. Like, follow my finger. Right there.
The one on the bottom. No, Pierre. No.
Top of here.
Oh, on top of Pierre.
Oh, Mary.
All right, the tricorn hat with the blue award. Yes.
And Chopper likes the orchid pick. He likes the orchid one.
Oh, Chopper, you got to get it. It's Matt Jackal's favorite. You could blackmail him with that someday. You could call up and say, I really wanted that, but you didn't sell it to me. If you want it, Chopper, you could... You should buy that so fast. Matt Jackals is already starting to tear up in the other room. Look at that dog with blue eyes. Yes. You know, there's a dog in my apartment complex, Wilson. He's got one blue eye and one brown eye. You ever seen that in dogs before?
Absolutely. Yeah. Is it a husky?
It had some husky in it.
Yeah.
I was petting it, going, "You're so cute." It's licking me, then it bit me. Then I had to, it didn't bite me. It just didn't do anything to me. Okay. Well, folks, this is a special time, but let's come in one last time on Pierre, the orphan in snow that needs a good home. And I've reduced prices. I've given deal after deal. Someone give little Pierre a good home. He hasn't had much love in his life, Wilson. Yes, he's wandered through the streets of Russia, and he's an orphan. They probably locked him out of the orphanage. Look at that. That's probably his orphanage in the back, and they're teasing him. Yes. And he's going, "Somebody adopt me." Yeah, look at his eyes. Okay. Well, I just wanted to show you these, and I thank you. Those tricorn hats, I got a funny feeling they're going to be worth a lot someday. But thank you, thank you, thank you. And I am going to move over here.
You want me to move over?
Yeah.
Come on up, Barry.
I am. So here's what I'm thinking. So what is Mr. L saying? Because I want to move these Peter Maxes right now. And camera 2, unless I'm in Japan, then that'd be camera Z. Be upside down, Wilson. Have you ever been below the equator where, like in Papua New Guinea or Tahiti, when you flush the toilet, the water goes the other way? Mind-boggling. I just stared at it going, have you ever seen the toilet water go the other way? No, you don't have time because you're digging up. And that happens. That happens every time she sees the movie Goodfellas, where they got to dig somebody up. How many people? Nah, never mind. I'll only get her in trouble. All right. So I want to put my 2 Peter Maxes up. And I got to tell you.
At the same time?
Let's start with, is Mr. L close? What's he saying? I paid more. Paid a lot more, but thank you.
Which one are you going to start with?
Flower blossoming woman. Folks, if you don't own a Peter Max, it's getting almost impossible for me, 33 years on TV, to buy them. every time. And I know these people. I've known them a long time. They're getting jammed. Nobody has any Peter Max. I think many of the titles they're completely out of. For all I know, might be down to 2. Flower Blossoming Lady, and this might be one of them. Or they might be out. This might be the last one available anywhere. And you're looking at a huge Peter Max. He's 86.
Yes, sir.
Look at that. 120,000, 125,000 is the retail. Everybody goes, no, it's not. Then they take a cruise and they go, damn, Chappell, you were low. And it's a problem for all the cruise lines because they're out. This is one of their biggest selling artists of all time, and they're out of Peter Max's. Tarkay's gone, all of that. Call me up. I had this up at 6,500, which was cheap, but call me up. Well, folks, camera 2 in America, camera Z in Japan. Yeah, have you ever been to Japan, Wilson? Ah. You ever been to Burbank? Oh, yeah. Just checking, just checking. Folks, the market on Peter Max's is out of this world right now. People that I deal with, and they're apologetic to me. They're saying, Barry, I check with all the people. I know the vice president over there, or I have a friend that does auctions. He says, we can't even get the titles you have. They put in requests with the cruise lines. They can't even get them. They can't get Flower Blossoming Lady. This is something they put up for $120,000 on the ship. Will they lower it? Yeah. Will they sell it for $80,000 or $90,000? Yes. And tell you what a great deal you're getting. Look at that. Look at Flower Blossoming Lady, one of the most colorful pieces that Peter Max has ever done. It's big. It's huge. And, I had it up at 6,500. I'll sharpen my pencil, turn on my calculator, but give me close and I can sell it to you. If you don't own a Peter Max, it's rapidly becoming impossible. And it's only a supposition. It's only a thought, Wilson. We don't have thought police yet, do we? That one Tom Cruise movie they did, Precog. Yeah, if they had thought police, I'd be in trouble. Yes. I got a price on this. That is stunning. I can never get another one of these. Are they calling on blossoming? Look at that. That's gorgeous. I'm looking at it going, that's just absolutely one of the nicest Peter Maxes I've ever had anywhere. And it could be the last one available. On the secondary market, they mark them up so much. That's how you stay on TV for 33 years. You make sure you have the best price or don't bring it to market. This 2000 looks like it's being sold. Then we have somebody in Riverside making me an offer on this one. Folks, I'm going to be out of Peter Max's in about a minute and a half. So, Wilson, with all your experience with, is it still, there's no penalty in California, right, for snatch and grab? If it's under if it's under $900?
It's under 1,000. It's sad.
Really?
Yeah, under 1,000.
So, but yeah, I would make out a good list. I mean, yeah, you don't want to waste your $1,000.
Barry, this is sold?
Which one?
Flower blossom.
Flower Blossom Lady is gone. Thank you.
Someone inquiring about the guitar?
Yes. All right. Now, what about Sunrise 2000?
That's sold.
Both of the Maxes are gone. Thank you and thank you. Now, crime has changed a lot. Wilson, when I was at Southern Oregon State College, I graduated in 1983. In 1982 or 1983, my criminology professor said the best crime in that time period was throw a rock in a jewelry store window, grab everything you can, and run like hell. That was then. But now it's legal if you're still under 1,000. What if you bring, let's say you're a family man, and you have 9 kids, and they do one of these snatching grabs, and you tell each kid what to steal. You could get out of there with just under 10 grand of stuff. Oh, you're already working on that, Patty? So this is a Zach's guitar. Who wanted to see the guitar? Mr. H. Yeah, this was done by Zach's, who is moving up the line. He's in so many auction houses now. It's all good, written on the guitar. It comes with a cert. It says one of one, hand painted, done in 2023. Signed Zach's on the cert and Zach's on the guitar. Oh, what did I have this up for?
Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you and thank you on the Peter Maxes.
That is, oh. You haven't shown it tonight. 2830.
2830. This is that's me, yeah. Well, this, and which customer is this? Mr. H. This guitar, just so you know, was played by Mr. Hendricks. Lester Hendricks. The guy that came in here. Hey, his last name's Hendricks. Yes, and he did go like this. So, Mr. Hendricks played this guitar. I'll tell you what, great customer. And I got to work on shipping, but I'm thinking, Ashley, this should be a steal, $1,250. This is and you can play this guitar. You know what I'd rather have play this than dead Mr. Hendricks, even though the Hendricks we had was alive and not Jimmy. What is her name? Joan Jett. What? She can play the guitar. What does he say? I like Joe and Chet. I just need to ask in case that happens. You know, not that she's in my circle of friends right now, but I like her. How old is Joan Jett? Not that it matters. I have $65. That would make her a cougar if she went after me. Not now, but now I'll turn it off. Now,
She wants to see your
so can I say this on the air?
Should I ask? She wanted to see your reaction.
Cleo. No, does you want a real one or just
I'll ask.
Oh yeah, I don't have a source for that. Okay. Is this guitar sold? No. Okay. Well, here's what I'm going to move on to.
Got it?
I got it. First of all, what kind of world is it? Ashley? It's a Barbie world. How does that song go? Sing it a little louder. I'm a Barbie girl in a Barbie world.
It's fantastic.
It's what?
It's fantastic.
It's fantastic. All right, now this is a Zach's unique original of Barbie. She left Ken out. What the hell happened to Ken? Hang on. Juliana. What'd you do to Ken? Because I can firmly remember when this painting came in, there was Barbie, then there was Ken. Did you do Ken in? Just like Romeo? Uh-oh. Wilson, you get up in the morning, you're hungry, you take a bowl, right? And what do you put in that bowl with milk? Cereal. Is she a cereal killer? All right, Ashley, what's my cost on Barbie and the
That was a Gibson guitar?
I can tell you if it's a... I have no idea, but let me look.
I would guess yes.
What's that?
I said I guess. I'm not positive.
You think that's...
I think it's a Gibson. I'm not positive.
We think it's a Gibson guitar. And what's my cost on a Barbie world?
Barbie?
Yeah, because I'm going to...
Hi, Barbie.
Hi, Barbie. Ken wants to be with you, but Juliana killed him.
This is fair.
Yes. 1,100 if you're interested. This is a Zach's unique original of Barbie. I'm going to move Barbie over. And I'm going to make a last plea on Pierre, the little French orphan, done by Sasha Bassari. Look at Pierre. Look at that. He needs a home, Wilson. He's an orphan out in the snow. He's like Oliver Twist.
Get him a blanket.
What?
Get him a blanket.
He's got a pretty good jacket on.
He does. That's
I don't want to get him a blanket. I want to get him a home. Someone where people look in his eye and say, Pierre, I want to take care of you. I know you've had it rough in the snow. I tell you, I got a famous actor's work. He used to be more famous, but he's still known. You like the movie Cocoon? Didn't that have Raquel Welch's daughter in it? Cocoon? Yes. Yeah. That is, the girl that went diving with Steve Gutenberg. Here's an original painting by Steve Gutenberg. Here, I'll tell you right now. Cast of Cocoon. Donna Menchie, Wilfred Brimley, Steve Gutenberg. Who is it? Yeah, Welsh. Yeah, the daughter of Raquel Welch. This is Steve Gutenberg's original painting. Right there. And it even looks a little bit like SpongeBob. The actor, Steve Gutenberg, Police Academy, Cocoon. Did he even do Cocoon 2? Was it just 1 or 2? Just 1. What? He did Return of Cocoon. Cocoon Return. Cocoon the Return. Well, $200 for Steve Gutenberg's painting that he donated a few years ago to charity to raise money for, I believe it was St. Francis Soup Kitchen. Steve Gutenberg, $200. And that is an original Steve Gutenberg. If you're interested, or I have Yowza, hubba, 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 Jane Powell. What?
Did you say happy early birthday to Chris?
Happy early, hey, let me go to your camera. Happy early birthday to Chris. Where does Chris live? Where? Hi, is Chris. And keep watching and thank you. Florida. There you go. Take a look at this. This is Jane Powell, the Yowza, hubba, hubba, hubba actress. Is it true you turned down a nude scene with Jane Powell, Wilson? Many of them, huh? Wouldn't pay scale, huh? Okay. Jane Powell, May of 2002. $100 if you want it. It says my hands with yours. All right, I'm gonna have to take Pierre home with me. Nobody is called up to give Pierre a good home. All right, Pierre, I will take care of you. Yes. Yeah, I'm gonna give Pierre a great home. Just don't aggravate. You can play with Ginger, but be careful. Yes, Pierre is going to be a happy camper. All right. Now, of all, I think this is one of the most valuable Basaris I've ever come across. This should have been on Saatchi Online. I like that Napoleon's cap right there. Napoleon made the mistake, I believe, of attacking Russia in the wintertime. Doesn't work out. This is item BC 2813. I personally believe this is one of the most valuable Basaris of the last lot. Look into his eyes. Look at the color coming through the windows in the background. This is just perfect. That's 35 grand, so easy. What kind of bird is that, Wilson? A what? Yeah. I believe that's a orange English daffodil bird.
Oh, really?
I just made that up. I have no idea. I don't understand birds. I understand them, but I don't know their types. I've seen a couple owls. I've seen a couple eagles. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I got a special price. This is a very, tell you what I'm going to do. I hope you're out there. $1,400 to open. This is one of the strongest pieces I have seen Sasha Basari do. And whoever gets this, if you ever get tired of this piece, just call me. I'll buy it back so fast it'll scare you. I got plenty more. I'm sorry, Matt. Nobody likes your piece. I like it.
I bet Susan likes it.
Who?
Susan.
Susan likes Matt's piece?
I bet.
All right, we're going to put that up for Susan. He got excised, he got sent to the island of Elba, but he escaped, made his way all the way back. No open on this. Which one does Susan want to see, or which one? Oh, I'm going to put Matt's favorite piece up.
AKA Susan's favorite piece.
Susan's favorite piece. Oh, Susan could blackmail Matt now.
This reminds me of Susan.
Yes.
Susan and Ginger.
Yeah, that's a pretty dog. And what is the... And that's with everything in. Yeah, thank you. All right. Now, Susan, Matt Jackal's in the control room, is shedding a tear if I sell this. I don't have any more. Wilson, can you give him some more Kleenex? He's crying over the keyboards in the control room. This is Matt Jackal's favorite piece. He wants this piece. He looks into this dog's eyes. And he sees that this dog had had a tough life, but now is loving life with his new owner there. Yes. What did she just say?
He's hungry.
That dog's not hungry. Oh, you're wicked. You're wicked. Juliet, oh my gosh. Susan, make me an offer. Hey, Ashley. Ashley, ask Susan if she wants to make me an offer on this.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. It's all right. They can hear me. Can they hear me? Yeah, Susan, make me an offer on Matt's favorite piece. He's crying over this. I offered to put Matt on the payment plan because he wanted to buy it, but what I was going to do was slice this into 9 pieces and he could pay 1/9 at a time. That dog doesn't look hungry. Juliet, there's something wrong with you. I'm sorry. Did Romeo in? Have you ever seen that movie, Goodfellas? You know how many times they had to go out at night and dig up people? Yeah, I know that, but... Susan, if you're interested in this, I'll give you a great price. All right. Anybody on the guitar? It is a Wilson or whatever, Gibson. Do they want it?
Oh, is it a Wilson or a Gibson?
I thought Wilson said it's a Gibson.
So it's a Gibson, not a Wilson.
I don't know if there is a Wilson guitar.
Well, Mr. M said, so it is confirmed that it is not a Wilson.
Yes, it's confirmed it's not a Wilson.
Okay. Just check.
Mr. M, I'll work you some deals. Does he want this? And then I'm going to put one more Schofield up. Here's what I got next. All right. It's okay, Pierre. I'm going to take you home. Get you fed. Give you your own little Pierre bed. All right, this one. We still have this? I thought we sold it, but something happened on it. Red Skies at Night, Sailor's Delight. Red Skies by Morn, Sailors Take Warn. Is that sell?
Best price for Mr. BH.
Mr. H? I'm going to give him a great price. And that's the piece Mr. H wants?
Yeah, this is 2809.
2809.
And I believe this is Nightbird, right?
Nightbird. Look at that kid's eyes. Mr. H, that kid knows you. It's amazing. I thought I had sold this last week. Apparently, card didn't go through or something after I left. Look at that. Red Skies at Night, Sailor's Delight. Red Skies by Morn, Sailors Be Warned. Wilson, I'm going to ask you again. This is for all the marbles. How long will it take the ocean to erode this rock till it's not there?
January 7th.
No, that was the other one. This is ceteris paribus, all things being equal.
A billion years.
No hurricanes. Well, there's always going to be hurricanes.
I
I'm going to say, if I had to guess, 350 years. Yes. That's without any humans climbing on it. Because if Wilson climbed on it, nothing would happen. But you get a real big guy on there with some rate. Oh.
Barry, what's the Melvin price on the guitar?
On which one?
The guitar.
For Melvin? All right, Melvin, here's what I'm going to do.
Mr. M.
Hang on. I believe so. All right, Ashley is giving you a price. Oh. I watched The Godfather Part 2 a couple days ago. I've seen it many times before. I don't see what's so great about that movie. Basically, everybody's dead. Look at that. What's the name of this? Ocean's Exhale. It's a really cool Schofield, and I am out, and he doesn't paint any more seascapes or landscapes. He's all abstract right now. Yeah. Someone a deal. Oh my goodness. I'm going to give someone a deal of a lifetime. $1,100 to open. That's huge. $100 increments. Nobody bought the landscape with gold. Wilson, have you seen the move gold's made in the last 4 days? Up.
Over 2.
Yeah, way over 2 now. 2,046. And all right, Ashley.
Yes.
Can you, this beautiful landscape with gold.
With the blue and gold.
Yeah, can you
Sorry.
be a George Costanza hand model for that?
Walk through the camera like I.
Yes.
Tilted. Look at those purples. Tell me if I'm moving slow enough, Wilson.
That is stunning.
It really is.
Mouth blown, hand spun at 2100 degrees. Most people that try and put gold like that in glass, it just makes a big black patch. You got to know what you're doing. And Jean-Claude did. All right, that is beautiful landscape. Call Ashley for the price. She's going to sell it to you. Nobody wants Steve Gutenberg. I got my best here, Ed Harris. I don't know if I can sell Ed Harris yet. And that one didn't sell yet?
Yeah, but it does have bubbles in it.
Well, that's not
Not
unusual.
dancing bubbles, but
Oh, little bubbles there.
yeah.
Yeah. Oh. I want to sell the landscape.
Can you imagine, like, can you use it as a vase?
As a what?
As a vase?
Yes.
Oh, so you can put like
Flowers. Yeah. Lilies, yeah.
Mr. M said,
Deal on the guitar. You know who I met my first year of doing shows, Wilson? In Hollywood at what used to be the Roosevelt Hotel. I don't know if it's still there. I came back from a night of shows and I shared an elevator up with Little Richard. Yeah, he was a nice guy. Jen happened to meet him too. I believe his name was Richard Petterman. Wilson, I'll tell you, the nicest celebrities I have met so far, number one, Dick Van Dyke. I met him. He couldn't have been nicer. I met him at the gym, and he was my wife's favorite actor. And I even kept saying, Jen, pick up. She had pick up, and Dick Van Dyke was going to talk to her.
I remember this one.
Yeah, I met Lisa Gibbons, was so sweet to me. Tell you was, Mel Gibson. But I happened to catch Mel Gibson when he was doing some lifts at the gym, Wilson, and his gym shorts ripped. So, Mel Gibson. Yeah. But he was, Betty White was the nicest of them all. Betty White was so nice to me. Yes, I met her. She signed my shirt. Yeah, I met Betty White. I met James Worthy. I met... Betty White was so nice to me. Yes. Politically, I'll tell you, was kind of staring at my tie when I met him. Gerald Ford, when he was president, I met him, and my tie was like Tommy Boy. I tied it wrong, and he's looking at my tie. But, all right, everybody happy. Nobody wants the one you fondled? Yeah, you fondled the Novaro.
nobody wants your little,
I'm gonna give Pierre a good home.
Pierre,
Yes.
do you want us to auction you off?
No. Come here, Pierre.
Come on, Pierre, let's auction you off.
No.
Let's have some fun.
I'm gonna give Pierre the home he deserves. All right. All right. Nobody on the Schofield, make me a fair offer, and I already gave you a fair open, but make me an offer, and it can be yours.
I'll take Ocean's Exhale.
What else do you have over there?
We still got Autumn's Retreat, which is absolutely stunning.
Autumn's Retreat, yes. Hi. Perry Chappell coming to you live from Hollywood. This is one of the most difficult paintings. And Schofield even commented on it. He says, I do this for a living. I know you sell them, but do you know how hard it is to have so much tangerine
$275.
mixed with heavy black? It's a perfect painting. It's a really unique painting. Now, I don't know. Matt, have you stopped crying over the Basari? He still seems sad. Is Matt still sad about that? Let me ask you this, Matt. How many people are watching me on the internet? Which one are they interested in?
The smaller blue gold.
Yes. This is a perfect landscape. I am seeing people want tons of money. The trick is that gold leaf. And he broke it up. That should have turned black. Jean-Claude Novaro was the first man to ever make glass glow at night, and he did amazing things with gold leaf. I'll tell you what, I had this up at, what did I have this up for? What do they think? 1,100. It's mouth blown, hand spun, diamond scribed. It was made in 2000. Look at that right there. Okay, well that's Jean-Claude Novaro. Make me some offers on this, Schofield.
Yes.
This is a dynamo of a painting.
There.
Yes.
When Cleo asked you that.
Thank you, Cleo. Oh, thank you. And nobody wants Steve Gutenberg. You think he still has time to become really famous? All right, Wilson's giving me that look. I got John Thompson, the record basketball coach of the Georgia Hoyas, Georgetown Hoyas. Nobody, oh, I don't even want to say this because he was in such an amazing movie. James Whitmore. Look at that, Hubris. March 21st, 2003. He was in, Morgan Freeman was in the movie. James Whitmore took care of the bird till he got freed. Then he hung himself. Shawshank Rebellion. What? Redemption. Yes. Right there, James Whitmore, 2003. He died a while ago. Call me up if you're interested in. He donated this work to St. Francis Kitchen in New York to feed the homeless. All right, no Jane Powell, no Steve Gutenberg, no James Whitmore. All right, I am taking offers on this painting right here. Make me a fair offer. I'm out of Schofield's. He's only abstract. I mean, for the most part. Take a look at this. Call up Patty, Ashley. Call up Juliet. Ask her who's next. Make me an offer on this Schofield. That is a 30 by 40. And make me an offer. What is the name on that one?
This is Autumn's Retreat.
Autumn's Retreat.
Yes.
I keep looking at your broken clock there, Wilson.
Do you really?
Yeah, I only got 13 minutes left. I'm thinking I got 35. 2875.
785.
To what?
27.
2785.
Jack Thompson, not John for b-ball.
Say what?
Said Jack Thompson, not John for b-ball. Did you say John Thompson?
John Thompson, the coach of the Georgia Hoyas. He died, but he was in the NCAA College Coaches of Hall of Fame. All right, no offers on this?
Should we do an auction?
No. They've bit me every time. And stop offering my little Russian orphan to people. Yeah. Pierre's got a good home finally. No one's calling for Pierre. Pierre, not on Pierre. Pierre's got a home. Don't worry, Pierre. You're making Pierre nervous back here. All right, I'll tell you what. Make me some offers on this. Where would you just really auction this?
Yeah, I would.
What kind of increments?
I would do $200.
Start at zero, $200 increments.
You're up next, Pierre.
Pierre, don't listen to her. Pierre, you're going to be with me for a while.
For just $1,200, you can save this child.
No, Pierre is sticking with me. So, Autumn's Retreat.
Verify. You want to open? 200.
200 has been bid.
Verifying.
This is Autumn's Retreat by Michael Schofield.
400.
400 has been bid.
Verifying.
This is cool painting. It's a difficult painting to paint. It's oil on canvas.
Verifying.
The Michael Schofield.
Verifying.
He's in the $1 billion Arm & Hammer collection. He's in the Library of Congress collection. He's in the Smithsonian collection. He painted for Stephen J. Canal Productions. I don't catch him as much anymore because I used to watch all the Rockford Files, and you'd see quite a few Schofields in office buildings that Rockford would go into. Folks, this is a 30 by 40. I am at $400. Anybody gonna make it six? This is a Michael Schofield original. 600 has been bid. This is crazy. Look at that. This will light up your room. Is that it? Folks, this is one of the last large Schofields I got. He does not paint landscapes anymore. $600 going once. $600. Looking for 8. Going once. I am verifying. I'm waiting. Yes, Pierre. I have a heater. No, there's a heater where Pierre's going. He's not used to having heat. He's asking very good, inquisitive questions. 800?
Yes,
800. Going once. 800. Going twice. Fair and final warning. All in. All said. Sold. Put up one of those Patricias just so I can see if people.
What people think about? You want the double heart or the single heart?
Single heart.
The single heart, which is 13 of 25.
This is an artist that lives in Tel Aviv, Israel. Or I believe she does. She lives in Israel. Her name is Patricia. And she uses different metals to create this heart. And she's very well known. And they go over 4,000 and 5,000. That is a Patricia heart. All those butterflies. What movie was that? Butterflies Are Free, Wilson. Butterflies Are Free. Was that a movie?
Yeah.
Warren Beatty? No. Goldie Hawn. Shampoo, yeah.
Butterflies are free. Most of the movie.
Oh, that was the movie? Okay. Well, they might have been free there, but these butterflies. Price this, Ashley. If anybody calls you, make a deal, make it happen. And I'll tell you, I am going to. Don't worry, Pierre. We're leaving shortly. No, every time I get up, he's like my dog Ginger. It's like, where you going? I'm not going to leave you here. I'm not going to. No, you don't. Pierre is not being sold. All right. Tell you what. This is a very, very strong Basari. When you look at the color theory, how he stair steps from, Mediterranean blue all the way down to the greens. And then you look at the boy's eyes, his rosy cheeks, and look how close that dog is to him. And you look in the boy's eyes and the dog's eyes, and they'll tell you a story. I thought this was going to be one of the first ones sold. This is BC 2807. And it is a stunning work. Got 5 minutes left. Now, Wilson, are you mechanically inclined? Can you set a clock? I'll give you $1 if between now and next week you put the actual time on that clock. All right. Anybody interested in this Basari? I got a real special. That is a strong Basari. And it talks to you. He really blended the colors here. Sasha Basari is a graduate of St. Petersburg Academy of Fine Art. That's where he got his master's degree. I got 3 minutes left. It is a beautiful Basari. And I'll tell you what, I got a special price. You call, I got a real special price. That is a very strong Basari. It would look real good next to you, Pierre, but I can only buy one Basari at a time. Oh, I got a good price on this. Yeah, no, I mean, we know what you see me sell these for 3,000 and 4,000. It's going to be Patty that sells this one. They hung up on you, Patty. What did you do to make them hang up? No, that's not what I heard. This is Giuliani. How do you want to die? Of course they're going to hang up. I'll tell you what I can do on this. They're going to get the call, Patty. And this is one of the strongest ones. I got to turn my mic off to tell you. It's too cheap. That is like, this is the Sasha Basari, so famous for gentle surrealism, getting commission after commission in St. Petersburg, Russia, And he sells in galleries in Florida, sells on, what's that site? Got it right here. At 15 and 20,000. I'm down to 1 minute. All right, I was looking for the site, but yes. Thank you, folks. I got 1 minute left. Yeah, I got a great price on this. It's a perfect Pissarro blend with any art or any room you have. It's great. And it's very, very, in my belief, very valuable. Camera 2, I'm down to like 30 seconds. All right. First thing, I hear Buford has stopped kicking the dog. Yeah, we had to shake him upside down, but Buford's coming around. Hey, we love you. Thank you very, very much. I'll be back next Wednesday night. Jack's here tomorrow night. You guys have fun. Stay safe. Bye.